I was 12 when my friend Andrew introduced me to -4 on 4chan.net. At first, I was shocked and confused by the torture pictures, porn, and hate that I found on it, but I quickly became hooked. I liked the respect I got from my photoshopping skills, even if most of the comments on my posts were trolls and douchebags. One day, I came across a picture of a mutilated child, very similar to the "share this or you will die" photos, except this one was very different. This one did not ask to be shared or bumped. It was simply captioned, "If you have seen this, he has seen you. Beware." The child had many scars on his face, his skin looking yellowish and sickly. This boy had obviously been abused. At that time, I had lots of experience with -X and creepypastas, so it should not have disturbed me, but for some reason I found I was frozen in horror. The night after seeing that, the child visited my dreams. It was one of those dreams that appear so clear, you do not realize you are dreaming. It seemed as it was happening in real life. The child quickly glided into my bed. Not walking, it would be impossible for him because his legs were butt off at the knees, blood and pus oozing from the stumps. I could not do anything, not even yell as he raced toward me and put my neck in a death grip, his bloody fingernails penetrating my skin. He then ripped open my neck and poured a flask containing some liquid down my throat. I felt it burn through my innards and dissolve away in my stomach. I woke up in a cold sweat, telling myself it was just a dream, but I wasn't so sure. The next night, I found I could not sleep, so I went to take a hot bath to calm myself. I was turning it on when I heard a door slam, and having been startled, I fell over in the bathtub. I quickly got back up and went to the mirror to see how hurt I was. I saw my eyes roll back and my face turn to that of the boy. I was frozen in horror for a couple of minutes, with no way to pry myself from the horrible sight, until my face turned back to normal, and I went to bed. I had the exact same nightmare that night as I did on the first night, except this time the child, after torturing me, fell on the ground in front of my bed saying, "Help me! Help me!" Although I was terrified, that was overcome by a sense of pity as I saw how he had been abused. His parents slashing his face with a knife and then setting a dog on him. I pinched myself and found that I was awake. I went to go help the boy, hoping that helping him would cause him to stop haunting me, but when I offered my hand to help him up, he jumped onto my shoulders and started taking bites out of my cranium. I was in extreme pain until he finally took the same knife he had been tortured with and slashed my jaw from my head. My mouth cut in half and my tongue a bloody mess. Before bleeding out, I saw the boy set my house on fire. And then everything faded to black.